Tonight, a trail of mud and destruction in Roswell, New Mexico after record-breaking rainfall. And across the globe, a volcano erupts near a scenic lake in the Philippines. In a world where storms strike without warning, what would you do if tomorrow everything changed? The Amish have been ready for centuries. No grid, no panic, just preparation. Today, we're uncovering the 30 foods the Amish store that never expire and still work better than modern alternatives. If you've ever wondered how families live off-grid and still eat like kings during crises, the answer lies in their pantry. These aren't just random snacks. They're survival superfoods. Some last decades. All come straight from Amish tradition. We dug deep into Amish communities, old cookbooks, and even peer-reviewed studies to bring you the ultimate list of shelf-stable foods. Whether you're budget-conscious, health-focused, or just curious, this list will change how you think about food storage forever. So grab your notebook, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stockpile to be prepared for anything. Number 30. Pickled vegetables are a smart way to keep fresh veggies for years. The Amish have used this method for a long time. They take cucumbers, carrots, beets, and other garden picks and soak them in vinegar, salt, and sometimes sugar. This mix stops the food from going bad and keeps it tasty. These pickled treats don't just last a long time. They're also full of good stuff like vitamin C and probiotics if they're fermented. Sauerkraut and kimchi are great examples that help your gut stay healthy. A family of 4 should aim for 12 to 24 quart jars. You can buy them already made or try making your own at home. It's easy and fun to do. Just use fresh veggies, some jars, and the right brine. If you want something different, fermenting your own sauerkraut or spicy kimchi is a great idea. Either way, you get flavour, nutrition, and food that never goes bad. Number 29 jerky is more than just a snack. It's survival food. The Amish have been making it for centuries by slicing meat thin and drying it with salt and air. This simple method removes moisture, which stops bacteria from growing. That means jerky can last for months, even years, without going bad. It's also packed with protein, making it a great way to stay strong and full during tough times. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of jerky is a good goal. You can buy it already made or make your own at home with lean cuts of beef, turkey, or venison. Just add a little salt and seasoning, then dry it slowly in a dehydrator or oven. Studies show that vacuum-sealed jerky can last 1 to 2 years when stored in a cool, dark place. It's lightweight, easy to carry, and doesn't need cooking. If you're looking for an alternative, smoked fish like salmon works just as well. It's tasty, rich in nutrients, and lasts a long time too. So whether you're preparing for an emergency or just want a healthy snack, jerky is a smart and tasty choice. Number 28. Sauerkraut is more than just a side dish. It's fermented power. The Amish have been making it for generations by shredding cabbage, mixing it with salt, and letting it sit. This simple process creates something amazing. Tangy, crunchy sauerkraut that can last for years without going bad. How does it work? Fermentation. Friendly bacteria turn the sugars in cabbage into lactic acid, which preserves the food and gives it a sour flavour. This also adds probiotics. Good bacteria that help your gut stay healthy and strong. For a family of 4, 6 to 12 quart-sized jars of sauerkraut should be enough to last through tough times. You can buy it at most stores or make your own at home. All you need is cabbage, salt, and thyme. Sauerkraut doesn't just keep forever. It's full of vitamins like C and K, plus fibre and antioxidants. It's a smart way to add both nutrition and flavour to meals when fresh food isn't around. If you're looking for variety, try kimchi. It's similar but spicier. Either way, you're getting a food that lasts, boosts health, and keeps meals interesting. Number 27. Dehydrated vegetables are a quiet but powerful survival food. The Amish have used this method for generations to keep their pantries full all year long. By removing the moisture from veggies like carrots, onions, peppers, and potatoes, they stop bacteria from growing, which means these foods won't spoil. This makes them perfect for long-term storage. When sealed in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, dehydrated vegetables can last up to 10 years or more. For a family of 4, storing around 15 to 20 pounds of dehydrated vegetables is a smart move. You can buy them pre-packaged or make your own at home using a food dehydrator or even a regular oven set on low heat. They're super easy to use. Just soak them in water until they soften, then add them to soups, stews, or casseroles. If you're looking for more variety, try dehydrating fruits, like apples, bananas, or berries. They work the same way and give you sweet, energy-boosting snacks that last for years. Best of all, dehydrated veggies take up very little space and pack a big nutritional punch, making them a must-have in any emergency pantry. Number 26. Spices might not fill your stomach, but they sure make food worth eating, especially when you're living off stored supplies. The Amish know this well. Even the simplest meal can feel bland after a while, and that's where spices come in. They use salt, pepper, cinnamon, garlic powder, and more to keep meals tasty and interesting. But spices aren't just about flavour. Many also have health benefits. For example, turmeric helps fight inflammation, cinnamon can help control blood sugar, and garlic has natural antibacterial properties. The best part? When stored in airtight containers away from heat and moisture, most spices last indefinitely. That means once you buy them, you don't have to worry about them going bad. For a family of 4, storing 2 to 3 pounds of basic spices is a good start. You can find them at any grocery store, or grow and dry your own herbs like oregano, thyme, or basil for full control. So whether you're seasoning beans, soups, or survival stews, don't underestimate the power of a good spice rack. It might be small, but it's mighty. Number 25. Dried fruit is like nature's candy, only it doesn't melt, spoil, or go bad for years. The Amish have been drying fruits like apples, apricots, raisins, and dates for generations, using the sun or simple air drying methods to preserve their harvest long past summer. This makes dried fruit a perfect survival food. It holds on to most of its vitamins and fibre, especially vitamin C, and gives you a quick source of energy thanks to its natural sugars. In tough times, having a sweet bite can also boost morale, which is just as important as nutrition. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of dried fruit is a solid goal. You can find it at most grocery stores, or make your own by slicing fruits thin and drying them in a dehydrator or oven set on low heat. If you're looking for even longer shelf life, try freeze-dried berries. They last even longer than regular dried fruit and rehydrate well for snacks or desserts. Either way, you're getting a lightweight, tasty, and nutritious addition to any emergency pantry. Number 24. Pasta is simple, cheap, and lasts for years. Which is why the Amish keep it around for tough times. It's low in moisture, so bacteria can't grow easily. That means pasta won't spoil if stored right. For a family of 4, 50 pounds of dried pasta is a good goal. It can last up to 10 years when sealed in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. Store it in a cool, dark place to keep it fresh. You can find pasta at any grocery store. Buy in bulk to save money. It's perfect for soups, stews, or just with a little sauce. It gives you energy and fills your stomach when fresh food is hard to find. Looking for variety? Try lentil pasta or chickpea pasta. They last just as long and give you more protein and fibre. No matter how you use it, pasta is a quiet hero of survival cooking. Always ready, always useful. Number 23. Fresh milk doesn't last long, but powdered milk can stay good for years, even decades. if stored right. The Amish have used it for generations as a reliable source of nutrition when fresh dairy isn't an option. Powdered milk is made by removing the water from regular milk, which stops bacteria from growing. That means no refrigeration is needed and it won't spoil like regular milk. Just add water when you're ready to use it and you've got a drink full of calcium, vitamin D and protein. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of powdered milk is a solid move. It's perfect for cooking, baking or making hot drinks during emergencies. You can find it in bulk at grocery stores, wholesale clubs or online emergency food suppliers. If powdered milk isn't your thing, shelf-stable UHT, ultra-high temperature. Milk is another option. It comes in boxes and can last up to 6 months without refrigeration. Not as long as powdered, but easier to use. Either way, powdered milk is a quiet hero in any long-term pantry. Simple, nutritious, and always ready when you need it. Number 22. Canned vegetables might not sound exciting, but they are a rock-solid choice for long-term food storage. The Amish have used them for generations to keep meals nutritious and dependable, even in the toughest seasons. These veggies are picked at peak ripeness, then sealed in cans with heat, locking in flavour and nutrients. This process kills bacteria and stops spoilage, which means most canned vegetables can last 10 to 20 years when stored in a cool, dark place. For a family of 4, having 100 to 150 cans of mixed vegetables like peas, corn, carrots and green beans is a great goal. You can find them easily at any grocery store or wholesale club, and if you grow your own garden, pressure canning fresh produce in glass jars is another smart way to build your stockpile. Canned vegetables are already cooked, so they're easy to eat straight from the can or add to soups, stews and casseroles. They're also packed with vitamins A, C and fibre. All important when fresh options are limited. So while they may not be glamorous, canned vegetables are quiet heroes in any survival pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 21. Flavour is important, even in survival. That's where bouillon cubes come in. These little blocks of concentrated taste are compact, salty, and packed with flavour. The Amish have used them for generations to add richness to simple meals like soups, stews, and rice dishes. Bouillon cubes are made mostly of salt, fat, and flavouring agents like dried vegetables or spices. This mix makes them last for years when stored in a cool, dry place. Salt acts as a natural preservative, keeping mould and bacteria away. For a family of 4, storing 300 to 500 bouillon cubes is a good idea. They're lightweight, take up very little space, and can turn a pot of plain rice or boiled beans into something worth eating. You can find them at any grocery store. They come in chicken, beef, vegetable, and even seafood flavours. Just drop one into hot water and boom, instant broth. If you're looking for an alternative, powdered broth works just as well and has a similar shelf life. Either way, bouillon cubes are more than just flavour. They're a morale booster when meals get repetitive, and in tough times, that small boost can make all the difference. Number 20. Rolled oats aren't just for breakfast. They're a survival powerhouse. The Amish have relied on them for generations as a filling, long-lasting food that provides lasting energy. Packed with fibre, iron and magnesium, oats are more than just comfort food. They're nutrition in storage. When stored properly in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers, rolled oats can last up to 30 years. That's right, 3 decades. This makes them one of the most durable grains you can keep in your pantry. For a family of 4, storing 50 to 75 pounds of rolled oats is a smart move. You can use them for hot cereal, baking, or even as a thickener in soups and stews. They're versatile, easy to cook, and perfect for simple meals when resources are limited. You can find rolled oats at any grocery store, and buying in bulk keeps costs low. If you want a different texture, try steel-cut oats. They last just as long and offer a heartier bite. So whether you're prepping for emergencies or just looking for budget-friendly staples, rolled oats are a quiet hero of long-term food storage. Always ready, always useful. Number 19. White vinegar is one of the longest-lasting and most useful items you can store in your pantry. The Amish have used it for generations, not just for cooking, but also for cleaning, preserving food, and even natural remedies. It's made through a simple fermentation process that gives it a high acidity level. That means bacteria can't grow in it, so it never spoils. You read that right. White vinegar lasts forever when stored properly. For a family of 4, storing 5 to 10 gallons of white vinegar is a smart move. It takes up little space, costs very little, and does a whole lot. Use it for pickling vegetables, adding flavour to meals, or even disinfecting surfaces around the house. You can find it at any grocery store in large bottles, often for just a few dollars. No need to spend more. The basic kind works best for long-term storage. If you're looking for an alternative with extra health perks, try apple cider vinegar. It has a similar shelf life and may help with digestion and blood sugar control. So whether you're pickling cucumbers or wiping down counters, white vinegar is a quiet hero of survival pantries. Always ready, always useful. Number 18. Cornmeal is more than just a base for cornbread. It's a long-lasting, versatile food that the Amish have relied on for generations. Made by grinding dried corn into a coarse flour, cornmeal is naturally gluten-free and perfect for baking, thickening stews, or making polenta. What makes cornmeal great for storage is its low moisture content. When kept in airtight containers in a cool, dry place, it can last for years without going bad. The key is keeping it away from humidity and pests, which can cause spoilage. For a family of 4, storing 50 to 100 pounds of cornmeal should be enough to last through emergencies or lean times. You can buy it at any grocery store or make your own at home by grinding dried field corn. If you're looking for an alternative with a finer texture, try masa harina. It's used for making tortillas and tamales and stores just as well. So whether you're making pancakes, bread, or a hot bowl of grits, cornmeal is a quiet but powerful part of any survival pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 17. Apple cider vinegar isn't just for salads. It's a powerhouse of preservation and health. The Amish have used it for generations, not only to keep food fresh, but also for its natural healing properties. Made by fermenting apple juice, apple cider vinegar has a high acidity level that stops bacteria from growing. That means it can last indefinitely when stored in a cool, dark place. And unlike many survival foods, it doesn't just fill your stomach. It supports your body in other important ways. Studies show that apple cider vinegar may help regulate blood sugar levels and improve digestion. Some even use it as a daily tonic mixed with water and a bit of honey. In tough times, having a strong immune system and good gut health can make all the difference. For a family of 4, storing 5 to 8 gallons of apple cider vinegar is a smart idea. You can use it for pickling vegetables, adding flavour to meals, or even as a natural remedy for sore throats and minor wounds. You can find it at most grocery stores or make your own at home by fermenting crushed apples. If you're looking for an alternative, white vinegar lasts just as long and works better for heavy-duty cleaning. But apple cider vinegar wins when it comes to health benefits. So whether you're preserving food, spicing up meals, or supporting your wellness, apple cider vinegar is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 16. Ghee is more than just butter with a fancy name. It's a survival superfood. The Amish and other self-sufficient communities have used it for centuries because it lasts for years without refrigeration. Ghee is made by slowly heating butter until the water and milk solids separate. What's left is pure golden fat that won't spoil easily. This makes ghee perfect for long-term storage, especially in off-grid homes where fridges aren't an option. It's rich in healthy fats and has a high smoke point, making it great for cooking, frying, or even baking. But beyond flavour and function, ghee also offers health benefits. Some studies suggest it may support digestion and brain health, both important during tough times. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of ghee is a smart idea. It keeps best in sealed containers away from light and heat. You can buy it at most grocery stores or make your own by simmering butter and skimming off the solids. If you're looking for a similar alternative, coconut oil is a solid choice. It's stable, long-lasting, and works well in both cooking and skincare. So whether you're sautéing vegetables or spreading it on bread, ghee is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 15. Hardtack is one of the oldest survival foods around. Simple, tough, and built to last. The Amish, along with soldiers and sailors from centuries ago, have relied on it because it doesn't spoil, doesn't need refrigeration, and can survive almost any condition. It's made with just 3 ingredients: flour, water, and salt. That's it. No preservatives, no fancy packaging, just a hard, dry biscuit that can last for decades if kept dry. Its secret? Very little moisture, which means bacteria and mould have nothing to grow on. For a family of 4, storing around 20 pounds of hardtack is a good idea. It's calorie-dense and perfect for emergencies when fresh food isn't available. You can make it at home with basic ingredients or buy pre-made versions online or at emergency food stores. Yes, it's tough to chew, hence the name, but soaking it in soup, stew, or even hot water makes it much easier to eat. Some even enjoy it like modern-day crackers, spreading butter, cheese, or jam. Number 14, salt, might not be a food in the traditional sense, but it's one of the most important items in any survival pantry. The Amish have used salt for centuries, not just to season meals, but to preserve meats, pickle vegetables, and even keep food safe without refrigeration. Salt works by pulling moisture out of food, which stops bacteria from growing. That's why it's been a key tool in food storage for generations. And the best part? Salt never goes bad, whether it's table salt, sea salt, or kosher salt. If you store it dry, it will last forever. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 20 pounds of salt is a smart move. That gives you enough for daily cooking, preserving meats like bacon or jerky, and even emergency water purification. You can find salt at any grocery store, and buying in bulk is cheap and easy. If you want more control, you can even use salt for curing and making your own preserved foods at home. So whether you're seasoning beans, pickling cucumbers, or keeping meat fresh, salt is more than just a shaker on the table. It's a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 13. White rice is a simple, affordable, and incredibly long-lasting food, which is why the Amish have relied on it for generations. It's perfect for survival pantries because when stored properly, it can last up to 30 years without going bad. It's low in moisture, which means bacteria and mould can't grow easily. Store it in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and keep it in a cool, dark place. And you've got yourself a dependable source of energy for years. For a family of 4, storing 100 to 200 pounds of white rice is a smart move. It's rich in carbohydrates, giving you the fuel you need during tough times. And unlike fresh food, it doesn't rot, wilt, or go bad. You can find white rice at any grocery store, and buying in bulk keeps costs low. Whether you're making rice bowls, soups, or mixing it with beans for a complete protein, it's a flexible base for many meals. If you're looking for more nutrients, brown rice has extra fibre and vitamins, but it doesn't last nearly as long due to the oils in the bran layer. So whether you're prepping for emergencies or just want a reliable pantry item, white rice is a quiet hero of survival cooking. Always ready, always useful. Number 12. Dried beans are a powerhouse of nutrition and one of the best plant-based sources of protein, which is why they've been a staple in Amish homes for generations. They're packed with protein, fibre, iron, and complex carbs, making them perfect for long-term food storage. What makes dried beans so valuable is their shelf life. When stored in airtight containers away from moisture and heat, they can last up to 30 years or more. That's right, decades. The key is keeping them dry and sealed, often using mylar bags and oxygen absorbers for maximum longevity. For a family of 4, storing 100 to 150 pounds of dried beans is a smart goal. This gives you enough to use regularly in meals like soups, stews, chili, and even baked dishes. Popular varieties include black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, and lentils, all widely available at grocery stores and wholesale clubs. You can cook them slowly in a pot or pressure cooker, and, when paired with rice, they form a complete protein. A lifesaver when fresh meat isn't available. If you're looking for alternatives, dried peas or lentils offer similar benefits and often cook faster than traditional beans. So whether you're prepping for emergencies or just building a budget-friendly pantry, dried beans are a quiet but powerful survival staple. Always ready, always useful. Number 11. Honey is one of the most amazing foods on earth, and not just because it's sweet. It never spoils. That's right. Honey can last for thousands of years if stored properly. Archaeologists have even found edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs. The Amish have used honey for generations as both a food and a natural remedy. Its low moisture content and high acidity stop bacteria and mold from growing, which means it stays fresh forever. Honey is also packed with nutrients. It contains enzymes, antioxidants, and small amounts of vitamins and minerals. Raw, unfiltered honey has the most benefits, including helping with sore throats, digestion, and even healing minor wounds. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of honey is a smart idea. Keep it in airtight jars in a cool, dark place, and it will stay good for life. You can buy it at any grocery store or get raw honey from local farmers markets for extra health benefits. So whether you're sweetening tea, making bread, or treating a cough, honey is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 10. Garlic and onions may not be the flashiest foods in your pantry, but they're quietly powerful when it comes to survival storage. The Amish have been drying and storing these alliums for generations, and for good reason. When properly dried and stored in a cool, dark, well-ventilated place, garlic and onions can last for months, even years. Their natural oils and compounds protect them from mold and bacteria, making them one of the easiest and most useful long-term food items you can keep. These kitchen staples do more than just add flavour. Garlic has natural antimicrobial properties and has been used for centuries to support immune health. Onions are rich in antioxidants and can help preserve other foods when used in pickling or fermenting. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 20 pounds of dried garlic and onions is a smart move. You can buy them already dried or braid fresh bulbs and hang them in a dry space. If you want lighter, longer-lasting options, try dehydrating slices of garlic or onions and sealing them in vacuum packs. So whether you're seasoning stews, boosting immunity, or preserving vegetables, garlic and onions are quiet heroes of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 9. Crackers may not be the first thing you think of for long-term storage, but they're a smart pick for survival pantries. The Amish and other self-reliant communities have used them for years as a lightweight, non-perishable source of calories that's easy to store and eat. Unlike fresh bread, crackers have very little moisture, which means they won't mold or spoil quickly. When stored in airtight containers away from humidity and heat, they can last for years, especially saltine style or hardtack style crackers. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 20 pounds of crackers is a good idea. They're perfect for snacking, pairing with cheese or peanut butter, or even softening in soups and stews to add bulk to meals. You can find crackers at any grocery store, and buying in bulk keeps costs low. If you want more variety, consider storing different types like oyster crackers, rice crackers, or even protein-packed seed crackers. So whether you're building a 72-hour emergency kit or just adding variety to your pantry, crackers are a quiet but powerful part of any survival food supply. Always ready, always useful. Number 8. Lard might not be the first thing you think of for survival storage, but it's a powerful long-term food that the Amish have relied on for generations. Made from rendered pork fat, lard is stable, calorie-dense, and perfect for cooking, baking, or even making soap and candles. Unlike butter or other dairy fats, lard doesn't contain water, which means bacteria can't grow in it easily. When stored in airtight containers away from heat and light, lard can last for years without going bad. Some Amish families store it for over 5 years with no issues. It's also incredibly versatile. The Amish use lard for frying, baking flaky crusts, and adding flavour to meals when fresh options are limited. In survival situations, having a good source of healthy fats like lard can help keep your energy levels high. For a family of 4, storing 10 to 15 pounds of lard is a smart move. You can buy it already rendered at specialty stores or make your own by slowly heating pork fat until it turns into clear oil. If you're looking for an alternative, tallow made from beef fat works just as well and has a similar shelf life. Coconut oil is another option, though it behaves differently in cooking. So whether you're making biscuits, preserving meat, or lighting your home during a blackout, lard is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 7. Sugar might not be the first thing you think of as a survival food, but it's more than just sweet. It's a powerful preservative and long-lasting energy source. The Amish have used sugar for generations not only to sweeten meals, but also to preserve fruits, make jams, and even create homemade remedies. When stored properly in airtight containers away from moisture and heat, sugar can last indefinitely. That's right. Unlike many foods, it doesn't spoil, rot, or go bad. This makes it an essential part of any emergency pantry. Beyond flavour, sugar is calorie-dense, making it perfect for boosting energy during tough times. It's also useful in medical situations, where it can be used to help heal wounds or preserve supplies like dried fruit. For a family of 4, storing 20 to 30 pounds of sugar is a smart move. You can buy it in bulk at most grocery stores or warehouse clubs. White sugar lasts the longest, but brown sugar and powdered sugar are also valuable for different uses. If you're looking for alternatives, honey and molasses are natural sweeteners that also store well. Both offer extra nutrients and longer shelf life compared to fresh fruits. So whether you're preserving peaches, sweetening tea, or needing a quick energy boost, sugar is a quiet but powerful part of any survival pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 6. Flour is one of the most basic and essential survival foods, and when stored right, it can last for years. The Amish have relied on different types of flour for generations to make bread, pancakes, pasta and more, even in times without modern conveniences. Wheat flour, cornmeal and other grain-based flours are low in moisture, which means they resist spoilage when kept dry and sealed from pests. Whole wheat flour lasts longer than regular flour when stored with oxygen absorbers in mylar bags, sometimes up to 10 years or more. For a family of 4, storing 50 to 100 pounds of flour is a smart goal. This gives you enough to bake bread, thicken soups, or make porridge during long-term emergencies. You can buy flour in bulk at grocery stores or wholesale clubs, and rotating your supply helps keep it fresh. If you're looking for variety, try storing different grains like rye, spelt, or even gluten-free options like buckwheat or oat flour. Each offers unique flavors and nutritional benefits, so whether you're baking bread by the fire or making tortillas over a camp stove, flour is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 5. Coconut oil isn't just for cooking. It's a multi-purpose survival food that lasts for years without going bad. The Amish and other self-reliant communities have used it for generations thanks to its natural stability, health benefits, and versatility. Made from pressed coconut meat, coconut oil is mostly saturated fat, which makes it incredibly resistant to spoilage. Unlike butter or vegetable oils, it doesn't need refrigeration and can be stored in a cool, dark place for up to 5 years or more. It's perfect for frying, baking, or even making homemade soap and skin treatments. In tough times, having a calorie-dense fat source like coconut oil can help keep your energy levels high and meals satisfying. For a family of 4, storing 5 to 10 gallons of coconut oil is a smart idea. It's solid at room temperature, easy to scoop, and works well in both sweet and savoury dishes. If you're looking for alternatives, ghee or lard are similar in shelf life and cooking use. But coconut oil wins for its mild flavour and wide range of uses beyond the kitchen. So whether you're sautéing vegetables, preserving food, or caring for your skin, coconut oil is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 4. Canned meat is a powerful source of protein that lasts for years, making it a top survival food. The Amish, known for their self-sufficient lifestyle, have long used canned meats to keep their pantries stocked through harsh winters and lean times. Unlike fresh meat, which spoils quickly, canned meats like chicken, tuna, corned beef, and spam are sealed in airtight containers and heat processed to kill bacteria. This means they can sit on your shelf for years without refrigeration and still be safe to eat. For a family of 4, storing 50 to 100 cans of meat is a smart move. That gives you enough protein to stretch meals, add flavour to rice or beans, or even serve as a main dish when fresh options are limited. You can find canned meat at any grocery store, wholesale club, or online emergency supplier. And if you raise your own animals, pressure canning your own meat in glass jars is another great way to build a long-term supply. Canned meat doesn't just last, it's easy to use. Just open the can and eat it straight from the tin, or add it to stews, sandwiches, or pasta dishes for a hearty meal. So, whether you're preparing for emergencies or just want a reliable backup protein, canned meat is a quiet but powerful part of any survival pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 3. Molasses isn't just for baking gingerbread. It's a long-lasting, nutrient-rich survival food that the Amish have used for generations. This thick, sweet syrup is a byproduct of refining sugarcane or sugar beets into sugar, and it holds onto minerals like iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium, making it more than just a sweetener. What makes molasses special is its shelf life. When stored in a cool, dark place in an airtight container, it can last for years without spoiling. It doesn't freeze, and because of its high sugar content, it resists mold and bacteria growth. For a family of 4, storing 5 to 10 gallons of molasses is a smart idea. You can use it in baking, cooking, or even as a natural sweetener in hot drinks. In tough times, molasses can also serve as a source of quick energy and essential nutrients when fresh food is scarce. The Amish often use molasses in traditional recipes like cornbread, baked beans, and sauces. It's also been used historically as a mild laxative and even in animal feed. If you're looking for variety, blackstrap molasses is the most nutritious type, It's darker, richer, and packed with more vitamins and minerals than lighter versions. So whether you're sweetening tea, making hearty bread, or needing a nutrient boost, molasses is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 2. Potatoes might not seem like a survival food at first glance, but when stored or dried the right way, they become a long-lasting, nutrient-packed staple, just like the Amish have known for generations. Fresh potatoes can last for months when kept in a cool, dark and dry place. The Amish often store them in root cellars or breathable sacks to keep them from sprouting or rotting. This makes them one of the easiest and most reliable sources of calories during colder months or tough times. But if you're looking for even longer shelf life, try drying them. Dehydrated potatoes can last for years when sealed properly. You can make your own by slicing them thin and drying them in a dehydrator or oven, or by pre-dried versions that rehydrate easily for soups, stews, or mashed potatoes. For a family of 4, storing 50 to 100 pounds of potatoes, either fresh stored or dehydrated, is a smart move. They're filling, rich in potassium and vitamin C, and perfect for turning simple meals into hearty dishes. So whether you're boiling, baking, or rehydrating, potatoes are a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. Number 1. Baking soda might not be food in the traditional sense, but it's one of the most powerful and versatile items you can store in your pantry, which is why it earns the final spot on our list of 30 Amish stockpile foods that never expire. The Amish have used baking soda for generations, not just for cooking, but for cleaning, deodorizing, and even natural remedies. It's a true multitasker that lasts indefinitely when stored in a cool, dry place. In the kitchen, baking soda is essential for making breads, pancakes, and baked goods rise without needing fresh yeast. That makes it a must-have when modern ingredients aren't available. But its uses go far beyond food. The Amish use it to clean dishes, scrub floors, and even soothe skin irritations or calm stomach issues. In survival situations, having a single item that supports cooking, hygiene, and basic healthcare is incredibly valuable. For a family of 4, storing 5 to 10 pounds of baking soda is a smart move. You can keep some in your kitchen for daily use and store extra in sealed containers for long-term emergencies. If you're looking for an alternative, Arm & Hammer recommends storing baking soda in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers to ensure maximum shelf life. So whether you're leavening bread, cleaning pots, or treating minor ailments, baking soda is a quiet but powerful part of any emergency pantry. Always ready, always useful. And there you have it, the 30 foods the Amish store that never expires. From honey that lasts forever to salt that never loses its punch, these are the foods that have kept families fed and healthy through generations. No refrigeration, no modern tech, just simple, time-tested wisdom. Whether you're preparing for emergencies, looking to save money, or just curious about self-sufficiency, these foods offer a powerful way to build a pantry that stands the test of time. And the best part? Most of them are easy to find, affordable, and simple to store. No special equipment needed. So next time you're at the store, think like the Amish. Buy a few extra jars of pickles, grab an extra bag of rice, or stock up on rolled oats. Small steps today mean big peace of mind tomorrow. If this video helped you rethink your food storage, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who loves practical life hacks, and don't forget to subscribe for more smart, survival-focused content. Stay stocked, stay safe, and remember, when life gets unpredictable, the Amish were ready.